Good late Sunday evening. I am certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this October 6th of 2019. Sure enough, we had a wet end to the weekend with quite a bit of rain and thunderstorms for a good number of you. Thankfully, we get a chance to dry out for a bit to start the week out before we see our next storm system roll on in by the time we get closer to the weekend ahead of us. Let's look back on our day from Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. The time-lapse just outside of Seneca, Missouri, showing everybody, at least with mostly cloudy skies today, and a good number of you, again, dealing with the rain and thunderstorms that really got into high gear once we got last night underway, and these continued on and off throughout a good portion of the day. The big bullseye in terms of rain and mouse is mainly in our southern counties, but for the entire area, we averaged just about over an inch worth of rain. But we go from Miami, Neosho, and around Cassville, where we saw rain amounts ranging from 1 to 3 inches. As soon as you go south of the Missouri state line and south of Grand Lake, that's where the big bullseye was, with quite a bit of heavy rain. Radar estimates suggesting rain amounts well over 6 inches of rain. We are just about done with our rain chances with this stubborn system that's continuing to push off to the east. Still a few showers trying to hold on the radar network, but thankfully we will trend drier as we go through the night and as we kick off a new work week and school week all across the area. Thankfully, we'll see a lot more sunshine and dry time as we go into tomorrow and throughout the early part of the week, with mild temperatures briefly returning as well. Then we'll have our next storm system in here by Thursday. A strong cold front will work on through. It will live up to its name, because not only will it bring thunderstorms our way, we'll go from mild to almost cold with the way temperatures are looking by the end of the week. From 7th, the range line looking calm on the Sunday night, with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies still in place. We had early midnight highs around 63, and we spent most of the days in the 50. At last check, the coolest we've been was 54. Not impressive in terms of the rain amounts at Joplin Regional, just at 2/3 of an inch, but that was just enough to bump our yearly tally so far to over 54 inches, almost 54.25 inches to be exact. Keep in mind, we should be averaging around 46 for the entire year, so that is amazing. And not to mention, we're over 17.5 inches above normal for the year so far, so we need that chance to dry out. 57 at last check at Joplin Regional, with the north breeze kicking in at 8 miles per hour. Everybody is mainly in the lower to middle 50s, but areas around Iola already trying to sneak back into the upper 40s. We'll join Iola in dropping our temperatures across the entire area back into the 40s by the time we get your Monday morning started. We'll be back into the mid-40s. I think we'll start cool right around 45, but thankfully the cloud cover clears out as well. And the quiet skies and the light breeze tomorrow will mean temperatures rebounding into the lower 60s to get the afternoon ahead of us started. We just needed to get the last of the cloud cover and the rain chances out of here. At least we weren't alone in dealing with that. We saw the rain and thunderstorms stretch all the way from Texas up to about, almost say Lake Erie and the parts of the Great Lakes, all because of the storm system, this cold front in particular, taking up quite a bit of real estate, stretching from the desert southwest all the way up into Canada. Thankfully, behind this advancing cold front, we have high pressure building in out of western parts of Kansas and southwest Nebraska. That's what will keep us dry and mild for your Monday. Then there are these two upper lows that we're still watching. This one centered in the Pacific between the lower 48 and just northeast of Hawaii. That's not going to do much for us. It's actually this upper low finally starting to come out of the state of Alaska. That's going to bring in our next cold front and quite a cold punch behind that. For the time being, though, we'll get rid of our rain chances for the rest of the night, and thankfully the cloud cover will follow suit and scoot on out of here before we start heading back to work and school first thing in the morning. I will say this, though. You'll definitely want to grab the jacket because it will be a cool start with overnight lows dropping off to 45. Thankfully, we're looking at a brighter Monday ahead of us, and a drier one, too. Mostly sunny skies, a light north breeze at 5 to 10. That'll allow us to go to 62 by noon. Joplin should top out around 68 degrees for Monday afternoon. In fact, most of us right around the upper 60s to about 70 degrees. So Monday is looking good to start things out with high pressure on top of us. As that scoots off to the east, we'll still be in between two systems, so we'll keep things quiet and mild for Tuesday and Wednesday, with lows working back into the lower, if not middle 70s. There could be a little cloud cover Wednesday, but we'll keep Wednesday dry for now. But as that next cold front works in by Thursday, that will be packing a punch, as I said. We'll see thunderstorm chances pick up Thursday, lasting into Friday morning. But have a look at Friday, because not only will the storm system bring in thunderstorm chances to get the weekend started, but quite a bit of colder air behind it. In fact, cold enough air for maybe a chance for some snow in parts of the northern plains and maybe clipping parts of western Kansas. For us, though, we're not going to worry about the snow. We'll deal with temperatures starting in the 60s at midnight, and then spending most of your Friday in the 40s and 50s. Once we get this system cleared out, have a look at Saturday morning. We'll be dropping back into the mid-30s to start a cold Saturday morning out before we rebound into the upper 50s. We'll go to 63 by Sunday. Once we get past Friday, the weekend ahead of us looks calm, but thankfully we'll get a chance to calm things down to start the week out, the school week and the work week. 68 tomorrow, lower 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we'll see that big storm system roll in Thursday and Friday. Have a good night. Have a great Monday.